I'm betting $5 on every single Premier League match this season. Welcome to match week 1. First up, we have Liverpool versus Bournemouth on the opening day of the season. And this one is pretty simple. I do think Liverpool are going to dominate Bournemouth, even though they lost in the Super Cup last week. And with it being the opening day of the season at Anfield, I don't see any way that Liverpool are going to lose. Next up, we have Aston Villa versus Newcastle. And for this one, I have Aston Villa. Newcastle are in absolute turmoil right now. The Alexander Isak situation, them not getting any signings in the summer. Meanwhile, at Aston Villa, they haven't let any of their big players go. They still have Ollie Watkins. They still have Morgan Rogers. And with it being a home game for Villa, there's no way they lose either. Next up, it's Fulham versus Brighton. And I choose this one to be a draw because both of these teams are very solid mid-table teams who will be fighting for those European spots later in the season. And for now, there's nothing really to separate them. Next up is Sunderland versus West Ham in Sunderland's first game back in the Prem. At home, I think Sunderland win this one. With their fans behind their backs and all these new signings coming in, I think Sunderland will make a statement in their first game in the Prem. Next up, Tottenham versus Burnley. And I think Tottenham will easily win this game. Even with Burnley making all these new signings and Tottenham recently losing the Super Cup, I think Tottenham look very good as a squad. They brought in new signings like Kudus, and they'll simply just outclass Burnley. Next up is Wolves versus City, and I think City easily win this one. With new signings like Ryan Aït-Nouri, Ryan Cherki, and still with a strong overall squad, they just overpower Wolves in this one. Next up is Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, and there's no need to explain this one. Chelsea are going to absolutely demolish Crystal Palace. They're in red hot form, and I don't think there's any team in the world that are beating Chelsea right now. Next is Forest versus Brentford, and for this one I have a draw. Neither team has given me a reason to pick them in this game. Forest have had some of their players stripped, as well as Brentford, and they haven't done anything massive to bolster their squads. Arsenal versus Manchester United, I think this one will be a draw as well. Manchester United have made brilliant signings over the summer, while Arsenal have also improved, but a home game at Old Trafford, the fans are going to be behind them. I think United bounce back from last season and grab an important result. Lastly, we have Leeds versus Everton. In this one, I think Leeds will win. Being just promoted, being Centurions last season, winning the championship, I think Leeds will absolutely dominate Everton at home and prove to their fans why they belong in the Prem. So all in all, that is $50 spent after the first week, and we have the opportunity to max out at just over 120.